Alright, you guys, here it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. The first out of all of my Best Ball Mania 5 drafts this year. So, last year was the first time we ever did this. We made it to the playoff weeks and got annihilated on the first on week 15. But we learned a lot of lessons from that, and it's time to take that and turn that into some real winnings. My goal for this year, let's just make it to the next round. It would be great to have a team make it to the finals, but I think I learned a lot of good lessons, and I've got a lot of strong player takes. I did a lot of analysis on the rookie class this year, and I really think I got a shot at making some good progress. So here it is, our first one, and we're picking out of the 110. So I already know I'm praying for my Puka Nakua right here. I'm praying for my Puka Nakua. Or I might reach and just go Marvin Harrison, because this is so the dust is settled. We got the schedule. That's what I was waiting for. So we know what the playoff weeks are gonna shake out like. And then we kind of know what the depth chart is. I'm really gonna make a lot of my drafts after training camp, so we know like how the rookies are progressing, who's getting first team snaps, stuff like that. So I don't miss out on this year's Kyron Williams. I was on this year's Puka Nakua or last year's Puka Nakua with Puka Nakua, but I had zero Kyron Williams. And that's just because did a lot of my drafts before training camp, and I wasn't as in tune with the training camp news as I plan to be this year. But I'm going to be aggressive on a lot of the rookie quarterbacks. I'm going to have a lot of J.J. McCarthy, a lot of Jaden Daniels, some Bo Nix. Some Bo Nix, folks. Don't sleep on Bo Nix, to Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and my boy Troy Franklin. But let's see what we get here. I'm just going for the Puka Nakua. We might not get him. He's supposed to go 9, and he goes 7, so my heart breaks. If he's there, I'm gonna take Brees. If not, I think I'll just take AJ Brown. Just be simple. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to get too cute. Just take a good wide receiver and a good offense. But AJ Brown goes early, so my first draft ever is gonna be hero RB. Now I'm gonna be 0 RB pretty much all the drafts, but they let Brees Hall come to me at pick 10, so I had to scoop him. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at who the Jets are playing, and just sickening. But they play the Jags, the Rams, and the Bills. So I'm gonna put Jags or Jaguars, and I'm just gonna load up on these. Going to get all my Rams, so I'm going to be heavy on Cooper Kupp, not taking any running backs. Sure. And then the Bills. That's fun. I'm not taking Josh Allen though. And I did my little pre-draft ones. That was a big mistake I made. And I realized it's not Josh Allen's fault. He's a really great player sliding to round 4, but when you get to those like round 7 and 8, you realize, man, there's a lot of good quarterbacks here, and the wide receivers are just going off the table, and my feelings are really getting hurt here. I didn't get Marvin Harrison Jr. I didn't get Puka Nakua. So first draft, not the best. I'm going to go Drake London or Chris Olave here. Chris Olave was going in 3rd round before. Like, I really like these other two over, but I'm a Falcons fan. I think this price is kind of expensive on Drake London, but it's too late now. I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid like everybody else. Why not? Give me something to root for. For the record, I was not happy with the Penix pick, so don't ask. I might do a video on him, what I like about him, what I don't like about him. So my start here is Brees Hall, Drake London, and my very, very first Best Ball Mania 5 draft. I don't know how I think about that. I don't think a lot of my teams are going to have this structure. I do not think that. I think I'm going to be going running back wide receiver pretty. I'm not going to get my second wide receiver till like round 8, round 9. And really lean heavily on Breece Hall. So I'm just going to go wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, and running back. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, you got to love Breece Hall at the 10 spot. With a healthy Aaron Rodgers, I mean, I like it. It's just not. I told myself we're gonna do we're gonna do zero or hero. So eventually, I was gonna mix in some Breece Hall, but not on my first one. So I already see Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave. I love that. I love that combo. Amon-Ra, DJ Moore, love that combo. AJ Brown, Brandon Ayuk, love that combo. Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison Jr., love that combo. Everybody here is drafting really well. I might be in a room a little above my pay grade. Is what it's looking like. That is what it's looking like. Okay, Falcons. Who's playing Week 17 on the Falcons? We got the Raiders. Anybody I like on the Raiders? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sure. So their running back room is a little heavy. Not going to be too happy with the Raiders offense. The Giants, however, I know Malik Neighbors is probably not going to make it back to me. But I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? And then Washington. So Washington is going to be an offense that I really like. I'm really going to try to target heavy. I like Benson. I like Luke McCaffrey. And obviously, Jaden Daniels is a fantasy asset I like as well. So we're going to be hitting all of those. Those are my Atlanta Week 17 contingency stacks. Let's see if any one of those make it back to me. Kyron Williams sliding to the third round. The fear of Blake Corum. Malik Neighbors goes. This Jamar Chase drafter is drafting a good team. Nobody's looking for the double stack Stroud yet. I don't see anybody setting up on any other double stack. Let's see if Puka Nacua guy reaches for Cooper Kupp or he slides to me and I get the week 16 Breece Hall Cooper Kupp stack. That might be fun. Anybody else? I don't really like Jaguars, so that's kind of annoying. Sam Laporta goes. Like, I'm down on Jaguars this year. I'm almost torn on Brian Thomas Jr. He looks the part, but his analytical profile does have some question marks. So I was kind of wishy-washy on him. I had Trevor Lawrence in one of my dynasty leagues, and I really tried to get off of him. I made an aggressive play and got a double for Kyler Murray and Trey McBride. Josh Allen goes a little earlier than usual. Unstacked. Cooper Kupp goes. Man, Cooper Kupp is going high. So what receivers here for me? Nothing stackable. I've got DK Metcalf, Devonta Smith, a running back, T. Higgins. Nothing that stacks with me. So I'm just going to take Devonta Smith. He's my guy. And let's see. What about Eagles? Who are the Eagles playing? Philadelphia Eagles. They're playing Washington again. Dallas. So Cowboys. So let's see. Cowboys. Okay. Cowboys. I need to set up a double stack at some point. And the Steelers offense I really am not excited about. But I will scoop up. I'm not taking any of the quarterbacks. I don't know who's playing. George Pickens would be an immediate stack. But I think there's a big drop-off between him and... Is there? Should I just go for the stack? If it's week 17, I'll do it. It's week 15, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get my guy Tank Dell, because I'd rather set up a possible CJ Stroud other way, and I really believe in his talent, so I don't fear the or do I go T Higgins here? Do I go T Higgins here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go T Higgins here. I'm gonna go T Higgins because I know that I can go Burrow, and I can also go Jermaine Burton, who I really like. Let's see who else is on the Bengals. That sets up Burrow and him later. So I do like that. And then who are the Bengals playing? I mean I like Tank Dell a lot, but T Higgins might not even be with the team, you know. But if he stays, I'm just going with the information I currently have. So Cincinnati plays the Titans. That's a fun offense. I like DeAndre Hopkins. I like some of the Gaga songs. Cincinnati, the Browns. The Browns. I don't mind the Browns. So that's cool. And then Denver. So I get to invest in my boy Troy Franklin, who somehow is going over Marvin Mims, but the early depth chart is saying otherwise. So it looks like we're going to be setting up ourselves for a Joe Burrow play. Where's Joe Burrow's ADP? 73. 73. That's what we're setting up for. 73. That's not good. So we're going to have to take him way above ADP if we're going to get him, because he's not sliding at 82. Is there a way for us to fix this? Is there a way for me to fix this? I don't think there is. Like, what do I do? Do I just forego the stack? I don't want to reach for Joe Burrow that heavy of ADP when I don't have the secondary stack secured. That's super risky. He's projected to go around here. There's no way he slides all the way down there. He doesn't make it past the Jamar Chase drafter here or here. He's not going to make it past there twice. So I have to take him at 63. I have to see what I like here and what the opportunity cost is. I can be aggressive because I do have my running back in the bag. So it'd be like a tight end. Brock Bowers is a stack for Atlanta in week 15. That's a tight end I got my eye on, but he got the worst spot possible. So the quarterbacks that I really love this year, CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson, those are probably going to be my two highest owned quarterbacks this year, are both gone. My next quarterback, it is just Joe Burrow. So, and I don't have any other stacked player until Jaden Daniels. And I don't even have, no, he's not stacked. He would stack with somebody I own. So I think I am going to do Joe Burrow at 63 and then make the aggressive play for Jermaine Burton, not play around. I'm going to take Jermaine Burton above ADP as well. This room is really sharp. I don't see a lot of stupid teams. So that's not good. Dalton Kincaid here. So I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to grab Kyle Pitts. I'm grabbing Kyle Pitts here. I just grabbed Kyle Pitts. My heart is going to die. And I am, dang, what do I do? I can get Calvin Ridley. Is that a week 17? Titans. No, it's week 15 with Cincy. So I have the double stack. Where does Kirk Cousins go? 134. So if I play that hard, I think I can't go Jane Daniels and Kirk Cousins. They play each other. If I go Atlanta hard, I need to invest heavily in Raiders, which means not Brock Bowers anymore. Giants, they stink, and then the Commanders. What are my Commanders? What am I looking at for Commanders? Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson. Oh, Lord. What do I do? What do I do? Roma Dunze, Calvin Ridley, Keon Coleman stinks. I'm doing Ridley. I'm doing it. I hate myself. So I did that because that'll give me a playoff stack. It's a weak one. It's just with T. Higgins. If Joe Burrow does come around, that would help. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to reach for Burrow. And the Jamar Chase owner already has his quarterback, so that gives me a slight chance that he comes back around. Because I want to do Burrow and Cousins. I want that to be my two quarterbacks, and then I'm done. And get my second running back at round 8. But I'm not banking on that. I think my quarterback room is gonna be Kirk Cousins, 134. So where is that at? I'm gonna take him here in the 11th round at 130. Is there a quarterback that I would take ahead of him? I don't want to take. Yeah, there's a lot of quarterbacks I could take. So that's fine. My build's gonna be 2 tight end, 2 quarterback. I'm gonna go real fragile, try to maximize all of my possibilities. So I got a little week 15 stack. I got the double Atlanta stack. Like, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to be emotionally invested doubly, just singly. Got the Breece Hall Hero RB, Drake London, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley. That's my team so far. No quarterback yet. Now here we play Russian roulette. What bum is going to take Joe Burrow? We've got a bum here at the 5 spot, a bum here at the 6 spot, a bum here at the 8 spot. Those are our usual suspects. If we pull off this heist and get him at 82, that would be wonderful. Because then we set up Jermaine Burton at pick something. Jermaine Burton, where are you? 159 ADP. So that would be round 13. I'm going to take him above ADP. So here it comes. I'm not going to get my hopes up. In fact, I'm not even going to look. I'm going to look. My heart's going to be broken by Real Bale 10. I mean, come on, Real Bale 10. Look at Kyler Murray. He's cool. Come on, Josh Allen. Josh Allen owner, you can't double down on quarterback. Oh, and he has Trey McBride. Oh my goodness, so Real Bale 10 definitely is gonna go Kyler Murray. Don't auto pick or whatever auto pick. He goes JSN. Okay, we're alive. Go Kyler Murray. It's obvious you go Kyler Murray here. You have Trey McBride. Obviously you go Kyler Murray here. You obviously go Kyler Murray here. Come on, you piece of shit. Take him. Yes! Oh, I'm a genius. Come on. I swear to God, G-Spin. Leave me alone, G-Spin. Leave me alone, G-Spin. What are you thinking about, G-Spin? You need a wide receiver. You only got 3. Stop playing G-Spin. Come on. What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Because one of us go in and we all go through it. Let's go! Let's go! Russian roulette pays off in our very, very first draft. Whew. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So now we're looking to supplement our Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and future Jermaine Burton stack with, we already got Titans. Now we need Browns. And then we need Broncos. I like it. So with that in mind, what are we doing? I'm taking Jonathan Brooks, RB2. I'm taking Jonathan Brooks here. For sure. I'm taking Jonathan Brooks. There's a lot of good running backs in this range. None of them, however, are running backs. So what am I looking at? I need to be looking for like 80s. No. So none of my stacks are going to be up here. Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, they do stack. So Titans do stack. So if they do stack, but it's just a week 15 stack with Devonta Smith. That's not very exciting. I'm going to take Jonathan Brooks here. Take the upside. I mean, Tony Pollard stacks. I have 2 Titans. Do I just go for the stack? No, man. I want to have fun. No, Jonathan Brooks. I know you're supposed to stack, but I want to have fun. Jonathan Brooks, starter, rookie. Let's go. I already have a stack. It's fine. I'll stack it up later. Tony Pollard goes right after. Jalen Warren goes right after that. So maybe I made a mistake there. But it's ancillary anyway. The hypothetical game stack would be Week 15 playoffs. I would have Joe Burrow, Jermaine Burton, T. Higgins going up against Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard. So that's kind of what I missed out here by taking Jonathan Brooks unstacked. Whatever. The Panthers are going to stink. That's not good. I already have Cowboys as an ancillary stack. So, I think if it's not my main stack, I think I'm just going to do Week 17 only. So I'm just going to do Bucks. So Carolina, I'm not going to try to do ancillary on ancillary, And it's a running back, so I just want the wide receivers. So yeah, Trey Palmer, Jalen McMillan, late additions for Week 17 only. So. Is Kirk Cousins coming up? He's in 2 more picks. I think I'm going to go wide receiver, running back here. Just best player available and stacked. My team is solid right now. I can go either way. I know I'm going quarterback 2 in round 11, and I know I'm going Jermaine Burton at round 13. It's not a masterclass. But I really like what I did here. My team is Breece Hall, Drake London, Drake London could be a reach. Not a reach for ADP, but just his value. I think he's being drafted at the upper limits of his range of outcomes. But I took him anyway. I don't think he'll kill me. But I don't think he's going to smash this spot based on his skill. I think this is about the upper limit of like where he could finish as wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he'll be wide receiver 10 to maybe 7. That's why I predict him. So I'm not going to have a lot of upside, but it's whatever. Drake London, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley, Joe Burrow, and Jonathan Brooks. So, coming back here, I don't like stacking my quarterbacks and my running backs. They may be an oversight on my part. Jaden Daniels goes early. So not going to get any of that. I need to work on because I already got the double stack. I'm gonna have a double stack because I'm taking Joe Burrow. I'm taking what's his name, Kirk Cousins. This is gonna be a white boy quarterback room. Ain't nobody running. I still like it though. Cortland Sutton goes. Trey Benson goes. This is just best player available, and I am gonna be taking. I might go running back, because Javonte Williams is a week 17 stack with my Cincy stack, so that's a no-brainer smash pick. And then Brian Robinson or Austin Eckler is the same thing for the Falcons. So I think I'm gonna go running back. I'm gonna have 4 running backs through 10 rounds. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little strong. I think there was this great cheat sheet that I had that it was like for one best ball mania, the optimal time to take your first running back, and then how many running backs through what would be good. Why would I take a bill? Why would I take a bill? Why would I take a... because of Breece Hall. That's fine. The running back room for Buffalo is a little bit, blocked up. Now, if I take what I want to do here, next pick is going to be Kirk Cousins. I am going to go with I'm going to go Brian Robinson Jr. here. That might be a mistake. I smell a mistake, but I'm doing it anyway. He was good to me last year. Austin Eckler's old. Ankle injury. You never know. Not wishing that on anyone, but you never know. So I've got 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers through 10. My running back room is strong. My wide receiver room is pretty strong. It's a nice balanced team. I usually don't play like this, though. I usually have way more wide receivers, way less running backs. So I think I'm going to take a running back break here. I'm going to go Kirk Cousins as my second quarterback, and then I'm going to spam wide receiver. I might even take Jermaine Burton way above ADP. These next 2 picks have to be wide receivers. I want to see if I could find that picture. I have some time here before I pick again, so that I know what is the optimal. Oh, found it. Nice. And I will share this for you guys as well when I get it up, so you guys can see what I see. Or I might not. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. So I'm just going to save that. So based on this, I have 4 running backs through 10. Is that good? It is pretty good. Actually, it's optimal. It's tied optimal with 3. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. So this is going really well. I'm pretty much in the driver's seat. I can do whatever I want to do here. This next pick is definitely going to be Kirk Cousins. Not playing around with these fools. Not trying to get cute. I already did that once. I'm not doing it again. And then we've got a lot of good options. We've got a lot of good options here for our wide receivers. So I don't think I'm going to reach for Jermaine Burton. Wait, where is he? 159. Okay. So I can do Troy Franklin. There's a lot of good wide receivers here. I'm not playing around, though. I'm going Kirk Cousins, wide receiver, Jermaine Burton in round 13. Hopefully I don't get killed. But even with the single stack, I'm not tripping. Like, you have to expect some level of sniping. At least a little bit. What if I go 5 through 11? What is that? Is that optimal? 5 through 11? 5 running backs through 11? 5 is that 1 through 11? Can't tell. 4 or 5. So, yeah, 5 through 11 won't be bad. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, I got my 2 quarterbacks. I'm done now. Ben Sano is going to be my tight end 2. And I'm going to be done with that as well. I think I want to take a wide receiver here, though. It's just in my blood to do it. And it's really going to be between Ezekiel Elliott, who's gone, Gabe Davis. So I can remove all other quarterbacks from so there's only one left. So I think I'm going to take Gabe Davis. Jacksonville stack. It's like a week 15 stack with Breece Hall. Like, is that really what I want to do? I think because of how this went and Gabe Davis just went, I am going to bypass all of these. And I am going to just grab my second tight end, Ben Sano, here, way above ADP. Because that is a week 17 stack with my double Atlanta stack, and I really like him. And now I can be done with the tight end position. And now I could just hammer like late wide receiver value. My wide receiver room is admittedly not as strong as how I usually like it. But I think unless I really get my heart broken and I get Jermaine Burton sniped from me, it's going to be really clean coming back around. So I got a nice week 17 stack. My big stacks are Atlanta versus Washington week 17, and then Cincinnati versus Denver. Do I even have anybody on Denver? Oh, Javonte Williams. So not really. Got to beef that up just a little bit, but my team's looking really solid. I really like it. Really like how it turned out. Got a lot of upside. Got a lot of rookies. Then I got some veteran presence in the locker room. The exact kind of mix you want when building a championship team. So draft 1 is going really well. The Joe Burrow falling to me really helped. And then, I've learned don't try to get too cute with it. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Get your guy above ADP. Don't play around with these fools. They will hurt your feelings. And that's what I learned. These people in these rooms will hurt your feelings. Some dude will seal you with the double Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua stack, and they already got 2 quarterbacks, and they take Matthew Stafford 20 picks above ADP. It will happen. Don't think that it won't. It will. Get your guys, or somebody else will. If you don't do it, somebody else will. Life lesson. All right, coming back around, there's only one name I don't want to see, and the initials are JB. Please don't hurt my feelings. But see, the problem is I've gotten away with it so much in this room. I've gotten exactly what I want. The chips are falling exactly where they're supposed to land. You're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. That big snipe, the one right to your heart. I call it the big snipe. If once every draft you don't, it ain't a real draft. So hopefully I don't experience a real draft today. It's looking good. Not trying to get my hopes up. I will be drafting him, but only 5 picks above ADP. In these rounds, I really am more comfortable taking guys 10, 11, 12 picks above ADP. I just want to grab what I want to grab and get out. That's how I treat my drafts. That's how I treat going to the grocery store. Just get what I want to get and get out of there. 2, 3 things and I'm gone. Don't say no words. I'm not perusing the aisles. Just let me grab what I want to grab and let me go home. Like Denzel on training day. I just want to go home, Jake. I just want to go home. Let me get the money and let me go home. I'm just trying to go home, Jake. All right, draft room. Let me go home. Let me go home. I'm going Jermaine Burton, Troy Franklin, Rowan Wilson. These are like 3 of my favorite rookie wide receivers this year. I've talked each of them up on my TikTok or my YouTube. I didn't get to do my wide receiver video, so that's kind of sad. Speaking of, don't forget, if you like this content, like, share, subscribe, comment. We're going to be doing a bunch of these. And we're going to have some other non-fantasy football content as well that might debut later. Just get a mix on what I really want this channel to be. Nothing serious. It's just I'm doing this for fun, seeing what I like. And then looks like we're going to be able to we're going to get the 4th wide receiver on the Denver Broncos depth chart. But we're banking on training camp that he will step up. He will get open and they will play him. So this couldn't go any better for me. This couldn't have gone any better for me. My week 17 is looking great. I got rookies that I really like. How many rookies do I have in this team? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's about what I'm going to average. I'm really aggressive on taking the rookies. Man, this draft flew by. This was fun. This was a fun one. Most of them aren't going to be like this, but this was a good start. Most of them is going to be some shenanigans. But for the first one, this one went really well. Falcons, Bengals. Now, last year I had a lot of Joe Burrow doubles. I'm talking about a lot. And if you know anything about what happened to the Bengals season last year, that was not good. So he killed me last year, but I trust him. He's my second favorite quarterback in the league behind Josh Allen to watch. So he's my guy, so I'm going to keep taking him. I think I got the best team in this room, to BH. This Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, Sam Laporta guy, I like his team. I like his team a lot. He knows what he's doing. The Josh Allen drafter, I like his team a lot. He went kind of running back dead zone, but he kind of brought it back with a lot of good wide receivers that I like. Except A.D. Mitchell, I think he's buns. Rashee Rice falling all the way to the 6th round is crazy. Ripped to all my 2nd round Rashee Rice stacks. That man cannot stay out of trouble. Sad. This is the first time a wide receiver that I really liked that no one else was on. Like I made like 4 Reddit posts on Rashee Rice and what I really liked about him. To see him turn up and be so good really validated my pre-draft evaluation process. And to see it all go to this. Is this guy playing Drake May? Why does he have like 5 Patriots? No. Has anybody drafted Drake May yet? No one's drafted Drake May yet? I hate Drake May. By the way, I think he's not that good. Well, I don't hate him. I don't know him. But I don't think he's that good. But for him to be falling this late kind of makes me want to do 3. But I don't have any Patriots. And I can't take Bo Nix because he plays Joe Burrow. I don't want competing quarterbacks on a week 17. That doesn't make any sense. What other quarterback can I even take? Bryce Young? Aaron Rodgers has to be gone. Yeah, he's gone. J.J. McCarthy with the dude off the schneid, bro. He's good. Is he a real person? Like, does he like talk? Does he have like a podcast? That guy's drafting his behind off. I am a J.J. McCarthy fan. They say they have Sam Darnold at the top of the depth chart. I don't believe him, bro. Do I go Marvin Mims here? I don't want another Falcon. Ah, there goes Luke McCaffrey. Rip. That's fine. Yeah, bro. Give me Marvin Mims. All right. Running backs. No running backs? Donta Foreman? Who has a chance to get some snaps in a depth chart, you know? Maybe Dameon Pierce. He's right behind Joe Mixon. Jaleel McLaughlin, no. Roshan Johnson, Khalil Herbert, no. Keaton Mitchell. What is the Baltimore Ravens depth chart? Running back depth chart. Let's just kind of peruse here. It's going to either be Keaton Mitchell or behind Derrick Henry. And it's like Rasheen Ali, Justice Hill. That's not bad. So it's between Keaton Mitchell, well, he's gone, or Dameon Pierce. I'm gonna go Dameon Pierce because if you don't want me, because I know people are down on him, but he's gonna be in a great offense, and it looks like he's just behind Joe Mixon. It's nobody else really behind him. Devin Singletary is gone, so he's like the clear backup. So I think down here you're just looking for contingency plays. And I think he's one of them. Yeah, and we're going to stop at 6 running backs. That's what we're going to do. We have 5. I'm going to take one more. We're done at quarterback. We're done at tight end. We're just going to take one more running back, and then it's just going to be wide receivers. So stacking wise, I don't really see anything that I need stacking wise, because I'm really just looking for Browns would be nice. I already have Titans, so it'd be Browns would be nice, Giants would be nice. I don't need anybody else. No more. Browns would be nice. Giants would be nice. Yeah. Anybody else? Week 17 only. So we've got that. We've got them in the fold. The Jets play Buffalo week 17. So I'll do that again. Any Bills? Just MVS. I'll sign in an MVS. I already got Tampa Bay, Denver, Cincinnati, Washington, Atlanta, Houston, Baltimore. So any Ravens wide receivers? Devontae Walker. I don't like him, but it's the end of the draft. You never know. Then I've got Drake London, who I want to get everybody from. The Eagles played the Cowboys. So any Cowboys running backs or wide receivers. And then the Titans played Jacksonville week 17. So I actually do want some Jags. Tank Bigsby, Parker Washington. Tank Bigsby is booty cheeks. And then what else? That's it. That's really it. So, and here I'm just gonna do stacks only. I don't care about anything else. I don't have any player takes. I'm just gonna do leverage plays and just get the guys I want. So it's between Devontae Walker or Elijah Moore. And I'm going to go Elijah Moore here. I think he's the best out of all three. And it helps. It's week 16. It gets like a high leverage stack. It's my Brown stack. So you're really just hoping for maybe somebody's out that week or a couple of people are out. And it's Elijah Moore getting all the targets in a high leverage game that has playoff implications or something like that. He's not going to be the person that helps me get there. Just playing for like one-off things that you don't think other people would have, like other people would take here. Same thing with like Donta Foreman, Jalen Hyatt. I think I'll go. I don't know who I'll go here. I think I'll go. I think I'm going to go Jalen McMillan. Stay on brand, you know. I think I'm going to go Jalen McMillan over Jalen Hyatt. Even though I was high on both of them pre-draft, funnily enough. And they both seem to be around the back end of the depth chart. But I think Jalen Hyatt's profile is closer to what could win me. Ooh, don't like that. Of a playoff week. Something like 2 catches, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. And that's really all I need. That's really all I need. He's not going to be contributing to my weekly, like, carry me type thing. It'll just be it'll just be like, hopefully there's 1 week at the end of the year, and this is just how you can differentiate. You just don't want to go ADP heavy. You want to take guys that other people aren't gonna get, so you have to make a couple reaches on like plays that you like. So that's what I'm doing here. I do need one more running back, and I think it's going to be Donta Foreman again. Or maybe Madison. Donta Foreman is like behind Jerome Ford and Nick Chubb. But he is talented. Madison is behind Samir White, but they have Dylan Laube behind him. Alexander Madison has known to get carries. Samir White is not explosive. But neither is oh shoot, it's over. I thought this should be 20. It's 18 now? Rip. That was it. So that's it. I'm actually ending with 5 running backs, which isn't the worst, but now I know that, I'm gonna go for 6 from now on. So it's only 18. I thought it was 20 rounds. Am I slow? I thought it was 20 rounds. Oh well, that's it. That's the end of my first one. To wrap up, my team is Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins are my quarterbacks, Breece Hall, Jonathan Brooks, Javonte Williams, Brian Robinson, Damian Pierce are my running backs, and my wide receivers are Drake London, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Calvin Ridley, Jermaine Burton, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims, Elijah Moore, Jalen Hyatt, and my tight ends are Kyle Pitts and Ben Sano. Overall, I really like this team. I've noticed that 5 running backs is a little bit fragile due to the injury concerns. So from now on, I want to make sure I get 6. So that kind of changes how I want to draft. But, yeah, overall, really solid first team. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.